Standing in the wine aisle shouldn't feel like solving a puzzle in a foreign language, but for most people, it does. Welcome to Toast to Wine, where wine knowledge meets real-world simplicity. I'm Tony. Every year, millions of people grab a bottle of wine at the grocery store and walk out with something they don't even enjoy. So why is that? Because the wine aisle is designed to sell, not to guide you. Rows of bottles, fancy labels, mysterious terms, and usually no one around to ask for help. For someone just starting out with wine, it can feel more like a test than a shopping trip. My goal for you is that changes today. This is the first episode in a beginner-friendly series I call the Supermarket Wine Survival Guide, designed to take the stress out of wine shopping. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to navigate the wine aisle and never feel overwhelmed again. And by the way, click the card and you will go to the complete Supermarket Wine Survival Guide playlist. Oh, and stick around, because later in the video, I'll share a simple 3-second hack to instantly narrow down your wine options without reading a single label. The wine aisle isn't random. It's carefully curated. So usually you'll find reds are on one side, whites on the other, and then you'll find sparkling or rosé wines nearby. And within those sections, wines are often grouped by the grape variety or the region, which can be pretty helpful. But here's the thing. What most of us beginners don't realize is that shelf placement is actually very strategic. For example, eye-level shelves, those are usually reserved for high-profit or high-demand brands. You see these first, and honestly, the thinking is that you're already so overwhelmed that you'll just grab one of these high-profit bottles and go on with your day. Now, lower shelves, they often hide the better value wines that are totally overlooked by most overwhelmed shoppers. Patience is key here. Just take a few minutes and look around, and you'll notice exactly what I'm describing. Hey, have you ever found a surprisingly good wine on the bottom shelf? What was it like? Let us know in the comments. It might help someone else discover a real gem. Instead of walking in and scanning hundreds of labels, try flipping the script. Ask yourself, what am I eating tonight? Grilled chicken? Look for Sauvignon Blanc or unoaked Chardonnay. Pizza night? Try a lighter red like Pinot Noir or a bold blend. Spicy food? You might want something off-dry, perhaps like a Riesling. A beautiful ribeye or other red meat? Perhaps a wonderful Cabernet Sauvignon. Pairing wine with food narrows your choices dramatically and increases the odds you'll actually get the correct wine, and more importantly, enjoy it. What's your go-to food and wine combo? Drop it in the comments. We're always looking for new ideas. Store shelves often have tiny shelf tags or signs above sections that say things like California Reds, French Whites, or Customer Favorites. Look for them. You will find them. These signs are gold for beginners. Start by exploring wines from one region at a time. It helps you learn flavor patterns and it builds your confidence. Looking for an easy entry point? Try Chilean Reds or Spanish Whites. You get great flavor at a lower price. And here's that 3-second hack I promised earlier in the video. Look for store picks or employee favorite tags. These tags usually highlight wines with good value or strong customer reviews, and they're often under $15. It's a shortcut that removes decision fatigue instantly, especially when you're short on time. The wine aisle doesn't have to feel intimidating. Start with your food. Follow the signs. Trust your taste. and don't fall for all of the label hype. Now, in the next video, I'll decode those tricky wine labels so you can understand exactly what you're buying, even if you've never heard of the grape. What's one thing that confuses you about wine shopping? Ask below. I might answer it in a future episode. And if you found this first video in the Supermarket Wine Survival Guide series helpful, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified of the next video on understanding wine labels, and subscribe to Toast to Wine for more easy-to-follow wine adventures. Cheers to buying wine without the guesswork. See you in the next video.